and we you know we promote the podcast and we get every dad to tune in, and here they're all going to hear this next part. What is it that you want them to hear?
All right. So do you want me to like plug my podcast or my channels, what you're saying, or just kind of just any words of advice?
Both, both.
Both? Okay. All right. Well, I think life is too short not to chase your best self. And I developed my social media, my online presence around that. And I see too many dads, and I was one of them, who essentially just were like drifting through life. I use that term a lot. Just kind of drifting, going through the motions, right? You're getting your steady paycheck. You put your health to the wayside. You're doing very well in corporate world and all that stuff, but you're not present at home. You're failing in your health, and we all hear the term dad bod, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's normal to be, in the dad bod." I don't believe that's the way, way it should be. I think it's used to justify laziness and not prioritizing your health. And I think it's important, the older we get to prioritize your health, because I know what it's like to feel, heavier, be out of shape, and not be able to be as present and capable in your own body. Because the more capable you are in your own body, the more freedom you have to do whatever you want. Like, I go on hikes with my kids. I've done impromptu runs with other friends in the RV world, like 10, so I'm able to live a life that's much, much fuller than if I wasn't taking care of myself. So with that, just live intentionally. Find out what you really want in life and live intentional. And if it's chasing money, go for it. But really find your purpose. Like, find your purpose and go after it. And for me, that's being a capable dad and husband, and a servant of God. And I found my purpose, and I'm going to pursue that. And I found when I pursue that, like, everything else around me elevates, and it just feels good. And so I say to other dads or men, around our age listening, if you don't know where to start, there's so much research out there. Reach out to me on my page. The Drew Sinclair is my page. Reach out to me. I talk to folks all the time. Obviously, you have your page. You have a very big presence, obviously. Just start, though. Stop drifting. Life's too short. That's what I say.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
I 1000% agree, Drew. Right? I mean, I think that's the key, right? Is if we pursue our purpose, the other stuff that we think we want somehow finds us. Like when you start living in alignment, the other stuff just you start attracting things that it's like, oh man, like I could have been chasing that, right? And it would have been running away from me, but
Yep.
instead I poured into myself, and now these things are chasing me.
Exactly.
Or they're finding me, maybe not chasing me because I'm not running away from them, but they're finding me, right? And they're kind of falling into place, and everything's kind of lining up. If guys have listened to this up to this point, and now they want to reach out to you, you mentioned your Instagram. I don't know if you want to say it
Sure.
again, but if there's
Yep.
a way that they can reach out to you, high five you, handshake you, thank you for the episode and the wisdom you shared, or if they just want to follow along, maybe they want to get some workouts or they want to work
Yeah.
with you, what is the best way for them to do that?
Yeah, so I have the Instagram. That's kind of my biggest social media presence. It's thedrewsinclair.com, or not .com, the Drew Sinclair. TikTok the same way, and then I'm on Facebook. I started YouTube, but I don't know. I'm not doing long form yet, so mainly Instagram. And just, I tell people to DM me if you have questions. I talk to people offline all the time. Um, I've talked to people about quitting alcohol, joining the military, marriage advice, having kids, traveling in an RV. Honestly, I tell people I'm an open book, and I love sharing, my journey with people. I didn't realize it would inspire so many. And so for me, I tell people I'm an open book. Hit me up if you got questions about anything. I love trying to help out, where and when I can. Yeah, so Doug Drew Sinclair.
Awesome. Awesome. So fellas, you heard that. Listen, if you're driving or working out, it might not be the time, but it's in the show notes. It'll be in the show notes. So when you finish up, make sure you check that out. Make sure you go follow Drew. Send him a message, say thank you, high five him, handshake him, like a post, whatever feels comfortable for you. But make sure you let him know that you appreciate what he's done and spent his time with us here today. Drew, thank you so much for spending time with us today. Like I said at the beginning, when you and I were talking, and I understand how important time is for all of us. And so I
Sure.
don't take I don't take it lightly that you took the time today to share with us about your journey, and give us a little insight into who Drew Sinclair is, and kind of his fatherhood and life journey. Thank you so much, man. I really, really appreciate it.
Well, Rod, it was an honor, man. Hey, thank you for first of all allowing me to come on your podcast, man. You have a very big platform, 500,000 plus, man. When you reached out, I was like, whoa. I'm the little small fish in the pond. You're like you're the big guy. So I was like, 100%, absolutely. I was like, hand salute, let's go. So I just want to say
Yeah.
thank you, man. And I started following your page now. So we have very similar, on faith, family, fitness, and freedom. I think you have finance in there. Very similar, like our pillars of what we kind of post and talk about. So
Yeah.
dude, I was like, man, I'm honored that you even had me on here, dude. So I definitely appreciate you.